you got 30% of the vote. You were having an effect. You made mad as hell. They knew that you'd started the Constitution Party. Yeah. They knew that you were somebody who was taking action and getting things done. You'd already made some big films, had a lot of other successes.
Right.
So they were trying to recruit you, and didn't it come down to the point of, hey, we are here to recruit you, and don't worry, your chip's going to say, don't mess with us. This guy's don't touch.
Yeah, yes, that did happen. I was definitely being recruited, but it's more subtle than that.
Well, your words, just go through the process, and then what he said.
Well, what it is remember, we were friends, and we used to come to my house a lot. We'd have dinner, we'd talk, and he'd tell me about business investments, how you get involved in, or they would help me with this business investment or that business investment. And was I interested in joining the Council on Foreign Relations? I would have to get a letter to join them, but was I interested in that? And, just stuff, leading you on. And I used to say to him that I never really did that because that wasn't where I was coming from. As much as I like you, Nick, your ways and my ways, we're on the opposite side of the fence. I don't believe in enslaving people, and...
And he would come back with, oh, I do? Or...
Well, it would be more like,
It's better for them.
Well, it's more like, how do I put it? It was like, what do you care about them? What do you care about those people? What difference does it make to you? Take care of your own life. Do the best you can for you and your family. What do the rest of the people mean to you? They don't mean anything to you. They're just serfs. They're just people. It was just a lack of caring, and that's just not who I was. It was just sort of like cold, it was just like cold, and I used to say to him, what's the point of all this? You have all the money in the world you need. You have all the power you need. What's the point? What's the end goal? And he said the end goal is to get everybody chipped, to control the whole society.
All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone and Rulewell. Blessing and salutation to the men that push this word in sincerity and in truth. And, back again to do a video through the Spirit of the Lord. And as you heard, Aaron Rousseau, he was friends with Nick Rockefeller. Right, and this is an interview he did with Alex Jones, Apostle Gaba. He always do videos on this. And this is just to wake up the hopeful elect out there, to let them know that these things was prophesied. These things was prophesied in the Bible for so many years, so many thousands of years ago, and we see it happening, unfolding now. Alright? So this guy was killed after, we found him dead, I believe. After he exposed this situation, but neither there, but Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath. Right? And that great wrath is the power that Esau has right now. Even more draconian measures he pushing. Even more, it could be the as the guy say, the chip, the RFID microchip. That is one of the great powers Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, will have. Alright? That great wrath. Because he knew it that he had at a short time. And I will just look up this, and I've already looked it up in a different version to see how to word it. Screen getting a little bit of a problem here. Revelation press. So do it this way. Do it this way. It says, therefore rejoice. Maybe 8 more in the same short time. Easy English. So be happy, everyone who lives in heaven. But you who live on earth and the sea will have bad trouble. Right? And that's speaking about the times to come. Right? That's speaking about the times that is about to come. That is about to enter in this world. The time of Jacob trouble. Right? The time of Jacob trouble. Um, 33. Sorry. 30 and 6 and 6. Sorry about that. Jeremiah 30 and 6. And it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. He shall be saved out of it. Matthew chapter 24. And verse of the world. I'll give my second here. It says, then let, right, Matthew chapter 24 and verse 13. What the fuck? Matthew 24 and verse 7, it says, for nation shall rise. What the fuck? Oh gosh. Let's start from 4. So like, yeah. It says, and Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, right? I'll start from 1. Right? The book of Matthew 24 and 1, it says, and Yahushai went out, right? You see, Jesus did the word, they're supposed to be Yahushai, right? With the word ignorantly called Jesus Christ. That's his true Hebrew name. Right? That the name is supposed to call it to get saved, right? It says, Yahushai went out and departed from the temple, and the disciples came unto him. For he showed him the building of the temple, and Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left there one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came up to him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? You know, basically this chapter is speaking about in 70 AD, but you know, we use this as a reference also because these things will not happen once more. Right? It says, saying, tell us when all these things shall be, and what shall be the signs of the coming, right? So it's twofold, the sign of the coming of the end of the world, right? So it's speaking also about now. The signs they see, you know, the coming of the end of the world. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And they shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right? The end is not yet. Why? the RFID microchip have to be implanted first and implemented fully mandatory first. It says, for nation shall rise up against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places. Yesterday, Trinidad, I think it's a 3 point something earthquake. You know, something small. You see? It says, all these things are the beginning of sorrows. Right? Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated for all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall arise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Right? And as I read, he that endures till the end shall be saved. Right? So I was reading about the Jacob, where it was? Alright. Right, well, Jeremiah 30:6. Right, it says, and 7, it says, the day shall be great, and there shall not be none like it. Right, there shall be none like it. Right, so it says, the devil has come down. Wait, it says, so be happy. Right, it says, so be happy everyone who lives in heaven, but you who live on earth and the sea will have bad trouble. The devil has come down to you now, and he is very angry. He knows that he has only a short time. He has a short season. Right? Esau has a short season. It might be where's the scripture? If I'm not mistaken. Oh. I only put in shorty. That is Psalms. For the wicked, but for a short. I think that Job 20, man. Yes, now. If I'm not mistaken. It says that the triumphing of the wicked is short. Only saying short time. It wouldn't. Anyway, it says Job 20 and verse 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrites but for a moment. But for a moment. So the time, Esau's time to reign in this kingdom is short. But the elect have to go through and through it. They have to go through and through it. in order for us to enter into that kingdom. You know, pursuant to is that second Ezra chapter 7, you know, Matthew chapter 7 also. It said that, you know, in order for you to enter into the gift, you know, roughly paraphrasing, or to receive something, or to receive the kingdom, you know, it have fire on one end and water on the next end. And you had to go through them to define the water represents straits or difficulties. Alright? So you have to go through these difficulties in order for you to get easy or get the kingdom. Right? The scripture tell you in the book of Acts, I think it's Acts 14, 22, that through much tribulation we shall enter into the kingdom. Alright, so we have to gird up our loins, you know, as the I think is what that is second address also 14, if I'm not mistaken, when it tells you that we have to put off that weak nature, because even worse time we're gonna enter into. You know, and I was speaking to Ezra way back thousands of years ago. Alright, but back to the topic at hand, really and truly, you know, Esau, Edom, they are the ones who trying to implement, they are the ones who are going to implement this RFID microchip. Right, the RFID microchip. We already know what it is. We're not going to say what it is, but I'm just saying the RFID microchip, so look out for that. Look out for the whole world with that new technology, I should call it. That new technology. Alright? But the triumph of the wicked is but for a short season. Alright, it says, woe unto the earth and to the sea, and of the sea, because the devil is gone down unto you having great wrath, knowing that you have a short time. Knowest thou not of this, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumph of the wicked is short? Yep, it's short. Right, so moving on here now to our next video. You know, I wanted to show